All right, thank you for joining me. I'm Tom from Entertainment Fused, and we're going to be doing a look here at the Elder Scrolls Online beta that's going on this weekend. They finally took down the NDA, so we can do whatever we want with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing all weekend, and I'm going to compile myself playing it at certain different points. So we're starting fresh right here, and yeah, I've looked a little bit at the character creation, and I did just a little bit beforehand, but we're going to start over here. Now that I kind of know what we're going for. So you've got all the races that are known for the Elder Scrolls here. Breton, High Elf, Wood Elf, Dark Elf, Nord, Khajiit, and stuff. Interestingly, Imperial is stuck behind a paywall. I know that you can, it's a pre-order bonus or a pre-order a special edition bonus kind of thing. I don't know if you can buy it separately yet, but guess what? That's pretty gross, especially since it's like the normal human race. Humans are behind a paywall. That's just very strange to me. I'm deciding if I want to do a stealth guy, be like a Wood Elf. But I hate elves in general. Be a big warrior dude with the Nord. Or Redguard. Skyrim is great. Oblivion is great. I kind of think the lore in Elder Scrolls is not the best. I don't really like a lot of the aesthetic choices that it makes. Anyway, I'm going to do Breton Sorcerer. Let's be a lady. Let's make her name... let's see here. Helpful type. Ardonia. Ardonia. Okay. And I want to be a sorcerer. Cool. Let's make... That looks good. Height's fine. Body marking's fine. Chest size. Nice. Keeping it classy, Elder Scrolls. I like it. Posterior dimensions. I guess don't know what I was expecting. Face. Well, let's make her more angular. Yeah, more like a wizard. That sounds good. Don't like her hair. Elder Scrolls has never had the best hair options. I like that. That's good. Okay. Her color's fine. Age. Oh, we're going to get rid of her jewelry because, come on, practical ladies. They don't wear jewelry when they're fighting. Come on. Forehead slope. Cheekbone height. Eyes are too bright. Green. That's good enough. Okay. Oh, we need to change. We need to give her some eyebrows. That looks normal. Okay. Cool. Ardonia. Oh, of course. Ardonia. There we go. So yeah, so this is the Elder Scrolls Online. It's a full-price game, believe it or not, with a subscription, and they're still putting crap behind paywalls like a race, which is just ridiculous to me. I don't know much else about the game, so we're just gonna kind of discover it together. Excuse my keyboard noise. So I guess we're in a jail cell. That makes sense because it's Elder Scrolls.
So you've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself.
What's happening? Where are you?
I'm a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety.
What do you want from me?
And I, in turn, must rescue you.
Yes, you must.
You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself.
Okay, that was weird.
are escaping. Let me open your door.
I will let you open my door.
That's it. Quickly. You must escape before the guards return. Everyone, quickly.
Quickly, follow Urgesine.
I wonder if these are other people or just window dressing. Either way, it's kind of neat.
In the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
You don't really get a first-person perspective in MMOs ever, so this is kind of. It looks actually pretty cool. That looks horrifying. Choose and equip a weapon. Well, I'm a sorcerer, so I think I'm going to go with a staff of some sort.
Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners.
Restoration staff. Bow, twin axes, that's pretty neat. Frost staff. Okay, let's go with the frost staff. Put my inventory. That's E. Okay. Okay. Got lots of stuff here. That's kind of cool.
An enemy approaches. Strike it down.
Okay,
Do not
that.
slow vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
I think I saw something about auto loot, so I'm going to attempt to find that. Yes, turn that on, please. All the settings that you normally want in oh, it's even got a FOV slider. That's pretty neat. Change the scale of the UI, all that stuff. Cool. Still doesn't look great though, but it's something. Guess I'm going this way.
Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
I guess it really is aiming, which is pretty cool.
Hold it. Are you all right? I heard fighting.
I leveled up. Cool. C. There's a lot of keyboard shortcuts. It's kind of weird. So I get an attribute, and the attributes are magic, health, and stamina. That's kind of bland, but okay. Okay, here we go. This is cool. Okay, dark magic, Daedric summoning, storm calling. That's kind of cool. I've got an affinity. That's cool. Magnus, magic of mastery. I guess I should commit to something. Let's do that. That sounds good.
You've got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. A
Who are
fellow
you?
prisoner. The name's Lyris.
Hi, Lyris.
What? Who told you to find me? Prophet. He spoke to you? Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old, keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met.
He's
He
definitely
sees
a strange one. I'll give you that.
Future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand. A man named MMORPG. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What about you?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. We need to make our way through the Ashen Mines to get to the enclosure where the Prophet... It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called...
Of course.
Sentinels.
Okay. Why do you still have an arrow over your head? There we go. Oh, you're supposed to come with me now? Fantastic. Loads are fast.
The
That's
Ashen
kind of
Mines
nice.
are dangerous, but they aren't as heavily patrolled as the other routes out of the prison.
Lyris Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her.
Okay, Prophet. Everything just kind of looks a little low res and janky. Okay, storm calling increases 2. That seems like a good thing.
Courage vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows 2 heads, but each that is cut off.
So you can sprint and stuff. That's kind of cool. Didn't see you there.
Do not lose heart, vestige.
Curious if these are other players. I have to imagine they're not, but I don't know.
You made it.
Couldn't tell if that did any bonus damage or anything. I also don't think that required any aiming, which is kind of a bummer. Destroy optional steps. Talk to Lyris. Where's Lyris now? Where did she go? That's not Lyris. Okay. So you can hold down the left button and charge it for like a powerful attack. Or you can just tap it for a light attack. There's Lyris. Where did you come from?
Come. The Sentinels are at the top of those towers. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. I've no idea. Brute force? No fun.
What the?
The Sentinels are connected. If we just...
Okay, is this not... I thought this was the way I was supposed to go. Is this not the way to go? Why are you teleporting? I'm gonna say right now, I'm not really seeing the point of this game. Not that the combat was good in previous Elder Scrolls games, but it wasn't really obnoxious like this is. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I don't know if this is a person.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Okay, where's the Prophet's cell there?
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
That might be the right direction, I guess. It's a helpful map.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Okay. Talk to Lyris, okay.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river.
Let's find Caldwell. Okay. Oh, that was easy.
One fine day in the middle of the night. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
Is that John Cleese?
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you, then?
Trying to get to the inside the Prophet's enclosure. The door's sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven, of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook. Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old
Why
blind
is
man
John
would do that
Cleese in
must
this
be on
game?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I haven't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Yep, there he is. John Cleese is Sir Cadwell. Weird. So at the end of this river, there is a way to get to the Prophet. It would be nice if auto loot actually told me what I was looting at all. There's kind of a happy medium there. Could pop up and say, hey, you found whatever. It's now in your bag. Aqua Vita. Basically, I have not found much. I was about to say that was a really dumb trap, but it got Lyris, so, you know. Okay. I'm really not sure when this game launches, but it seems like it could probably use a little bit more time to get less janky here. It is, after all, beta, though. Good animation there.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Dude, this is Elder Scrolls. I have to look into everything.
Alright. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place.
Don't do this.
Honestly, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. The Prophet chose you for a reason. Get him to safety. There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go.
I suppose that was supposed to be dramatic. Surprised somehow I'm not being tricked into doing it myself.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that was ever possible. But I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I am. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost, even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the end. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world.
Okay. I guess I should be happy they teleport because followers in like Oblivion were always a nightmare because they would get lost. Hello.
The insects fight back. How amusing. And yet, so very sad.
Alright, so I guess you don't have to be exactly aiming to the person, you just have to aim at them to highlight them. Which makes sense. It's kind of a compromise, but I guess it works.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a shard of
shard?
Imperial Magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some linked into Lorcan, the missing god of creation.
I'm sorry, that's just
To collect and
ridiculous.
absorb its power. It should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Thank you. I'm ready to absorb the Sky Shard that will attune me to Nirn.
Fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Scattered across lines for every 3 Sky Shards, you're an extra skill point. Okay.
It is time.
It's kind of a neat way to give exploration a little bit more purpose.
Quickly.
First, you must activate the anchor. I can sense the dark energy
Chill out, dude.
emanating from 2 devices on either side of me. Activate both devices. There is no way to know for sure. In fact, it's extremely unlikely we will both arrive at the same location. Fear not. I will...
I have a feeling that means, in other words, the main quest of this game will not continue for quite some time.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Okay, I guess for a tutorial that wasn't terrible. It was kind of a unique premise, a unique looking area. I don't know where we're going to end up, though. This could be interesting. I don't know what the limits are to this beta at all, so who knows. Oh, that was fast.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations.
I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry.
It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and violent.
It deposited us in Tamriel, but some distance apart, and quite unceremoniously upon our heads. I lost consciousness.
For the time being, your journey must continue without me. Venture outside, explore this new place, and learn what you can. Expose the agents of Moloch Baal, wherever you find them, for their means of defeat.
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Remember, the agents of Moloch Baal are everywhere. Tread care. You were pulled from the sea by a crew of miscreants and scoundrels, but I sense no true malice in their hearts. It may serve you to aid me, and to better They spoke of a leader called Kalina. She appears to be the captain of this vessel. It seems likely that she is either on board or begging their When I found her safe.
Alright, so that's a quick look at the tutorial there. We will fade to black and we'll jump back in a little bit later in the story once I play some. Alright, I am back here. I've played for maybe another hour or so. Something not huge like that, something small. And yeah, it's been super boring. So we're gonna jump in. I've been working with the people the Prophet told me to work with. I've been gathering a crew for her, and we're about to go on a heist. So I figured this seems like this might be like a major quest, so I figured we'll jump in for that. And yeah, so I'm just supposed to talk to her, and then we're gonna...
You're back! Found anyone else to help us with the heist? Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew? Those traitors. When we've got you.
I don't know what the heist is at all. Go above. Okay. It is... Finding waypoints and stuff like that has been very strange. And it was always strange in Elder
We've
Scrolls.
got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Don't you agree? Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs.
Ooh.
His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the King's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the King can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop. Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs. First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink. Then the lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambor and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
What does that mean, no stabbing?
Oh, yes. Hello. I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him? I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces
Clanker is a robot.
incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful. Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly.
Weird, but okay.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we? She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace. My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you.
Wonderful. She likes me because I let her kill
It's a
somebody.
wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops. Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back. Get your disguise and meet me out back. Leave Bosek to me.
So, the quest line had me save one of these people. Oh, hello. And I kind of had the option to save all three, so I went ahead and did all three. So I wonder if this is going to make this entire quest trivial. Which is kind of weird. The combat has been completely trivial so far. It's just... everything from the interface to the fighting, the map, it's just so awkward. Meet you around back. Where are my dudes here? And this mission is called Tip of the Spearhead, which I think is very odd. It says Tip of the Spearhead. Isn't it Tip of the Spear, or am I just crazy? I could just be crazy.
Hello.
What up? Hi, crafty
Look
Larissa.
who's come to pay a visit? Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right.
She sounds really awkward when she says that. That was quite the animation. So now I'm disguised. The disguises thing is kind of neat. It's an interesting idea for an MMO like this. I really want to just follow one quest at a time, and it's kind of bugging me that it's showing me everything. Especially since the other quest is kind of pointless. Hello.
Onsi's bones, what is it now? Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry.
Oh, hello. People pop in and out of these doors, and it is weird. Okay, collect Bossik's key. I need to do that.
I can still remember. I better have another.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time. My dear friend, Headman Bosek, is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies. They are
This
quite
guy's
a
voice
handful,
sounds familiar,
and
too.
an eyeful, too. Why don't you take the good Headman's key inside for safekeeping?
I'll do that. Thank you. This quest has not been as epic as I was hoping it to be. Getting into every single door is just a pain. It's also weird to play an MMO without a mouse cursor. I need to disable his guard. And I said I would do that with the stun gun thing. Maybe I don't need to actually... Ah, there we go. Okay. And see, you see all these players running around, and it breaks the what little immersion there is in the game when there's 9 different people running around doing the exact same thing that you are. It just does not make sense in this format. And now we walk. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me for yawning.
Hello there.
My friend.
Hello
welcome
there.
back. Do you have some good news? Here you are.
Oh great, we get to watch one of these
the
wonderful
shame logs that
cutscenes.
show Bosek's defiance of the king's decrees. Come on, it's time to go.
Ah, standard MMO fare, or not MMO, sorry, Elder Scrolls fare is I move way faster than everybody else. Speed
On
up,
your feet, man your stations.
woman.
Prepare to sail.
Come on. And yeah, I can't take stuff in this game. Almost every crate is empty. I found almost no gear. Where is she going? What are you doing?
Finally, home
Yeah,
to Bedwick.
finally.
I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long... If there's one thing Master Kassan taught me, it's that knowing your ship and crew keeps you alive.
Me to talk to the crew?
What do you want?
Ugh.
Of course. I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakan. He's not getting near another woman until I'm too old to stop him.
What is your deal with Jakarn? She
Captain
was
Khalid
freaking out
took her time
earlier.
Getting off this damned island doesn't surprise me. Orc problems aren't her problems, but we'd be stuck here if not for your help. I won't forget that.
He's Oh, that's a dude. So when you see another guy, you can hit F to interact, so I can invite him to a group, send add as a friend, report him, invite to trade, send a whisper, or cancel.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I
Okay,
have to stop.
fantastic.
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naramo on another fool's errand.
I'm going to take off my, not C, I. Unequip my servant's robes. Hello, Q-tip. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think I know the
Before we
girl.
leave for we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor is happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs.
It's good advice. I don't even have anything interesting to say. This game is it's exceptionally boring. The combat is terrible. What the fuck? What the fuck? Because you're in first person and you spawn like inside of people. That's the first time I saw somebody's teeth. Oh, that's weird. Weird.
When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good.
Yes, it does feel good, doesn't it?
Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stonetooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc.
Maybe I will.
They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin selling weapons to our alliance.
So I leveled up. Means I can add a point to one of my 3 attributes. I'm going to continue going for Magicka. And now I can morph stuff. That's new. I haven't heard that before. Mage's Fury. What is... Okay. Mage's Wrath. Deals 20 shock damage. Explodes for an additional 57 shock. The target falls below 20 health within 4 seconds. Deals 23 shocks to enemies within... Okay. Explodes for... Okay, the explosion deals 11 shock damage to enemies within a 4-meter radius. Killing an enemy with this ability restores 41 magic. That seems better. I don't think that costs a skill point, so that's kind of neat. So I guess that's what happens when you... This is not even... You don't even get points for using them. It seems like you get points for just having them available when you do something. Well, that seems like a good idea. Increase Magicka regeneration. So, destructive touch deals 21 magic damage, but fire, not frost touch. Okay, so it just makes the effects better. New effect has increased range. Additional. I'd go with that. That's good. Oh, okay, so that does take skill points. Okay. Good enough. I don't like using... I'm using a not maple lightning staff. Reduce target power. Reduce... Healing staff. I don't really like the distinction between healing staff and not healing staff. What happened to my non-healing staffs? Staves. Whatever. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get into town and see if there's anything interesting here. I failed to talk... With what? Talk to the prophet. Okay. All right, well, let's go talk to the prophet and yeah.
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer.
Sure thing.
Good thing you sailed in with Captain Colleen. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betne. Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them. You'd have a spear in your belt. Of course, we slaughtered most. The rest fled. We stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up.
Great. Whoops. It kind of seems like I need to do that. I can't see on this map where I am now, but it seems to not be where I am. To talk to the prophet. Map is freaking terrible. Is this where I am now? Okay, so I'm supposed to go, okay, that's way out here. I've never fast traveled before, but that's what this is, I guess. Okay. Just costs money, that's not terrible. Let's go talk to the prophet, that seems important. It would have been nice if it told me to talk to the prophet before I left, but, you know, whatever. Now I know how to, fast travel. I don't like, especially in an MMO, I don't like not knowing how many health points I have, how many mana points I have.
What am I going to do? My mother said this would happen. I can't do anything right. Mother sent me here to kill some big monster, but I don't think, well, I hate violence.
Oh, good grief.
And I'm kind of forgetful. All I really want to do is make weapons, not hit things with them. But I promised Mother I'd try. I had an awful battle with some monsters over this way.
You lost your sword?
Go on without me. I have to do something over here.
Yes, terrifying.
Just seeing my father's old sword fills me with courage. I was, preparing the bait. The beast won't come out of the water without... Now we lure out the monster and kill it. Easy, right? Well, here we go. Please stay close.
You got it,
Careful now.
Dugroth.
Those mud crabs are tough.
They don't even aggro. What?
Now, let's see if this works. It sure stinks. Is it working? There it is. Good luck.
What the... what? Where did... Wow, Dugroth. Dugroth, you got pretty far there, buddy.
Did you see how big that thing was? And those teeth. You found my sword. Thank you. I want to be a warrior and make Mother proud. But I also... You said it. I'm not fighting anymore. I'll make weapons for others. Well, I'm done here. Come see me in Port Hunding.
Oh, I leveled up again. Neato. Alright, I still don't understand where where I am compared to where I need to be. It's obviously not here. So maybe I just haven't gotten there yet? Alright, well that's gonna do it for now. I'll be back a little bit later, a little bit further on, and we'll check back in. Alright, we're back, and I'm doing another quest here that requires you to go to 3 different things to progress with quests. My second option, well, I did the first one, no problem. Super easy, super boring. During the second one, this doesn't seem to be happening with just anybody. Just me, rather. But pretty much everybody completely glitched out. So we'll visit there again in just a minute after I finish this one here. I wanted to do at least one more recording because if I can't do that quest, I can't progress. So
I trust you are here to help. Dark rituals are being performed around the island. I first smelled the corruption on the wind. Then my shaman found evidence at an Ayleid ruin nearby. The same cult that attacked the fortress. I sense a link between the attack and the rituals. There is a way to be certain. Chief Tazgol has forbidden me from pursuing this. By the bridge to the south is a totem. Those who touch it see visions. It may show you a vision that links the attack to the rituals I feel corrupting the island. You journey into danger. Choose your steps carefully. The land remembers those who tread upon it, for good or ill. The totem taps into these memories and shows us the good.
Whatever. Use the vision totem. I shall do this. I will say that I have not been enjoying my time with Elder Scrolls Online here. It's super, super boring. The combat is terrible.
Greetings.
the best part of Elder Scrolls is, you know, as they progress, you know, Skyrim was that exploring that beautiful area that was just open to you and you could do whatever you wanted. And there's really not a sense of that here.
You have the scroll.
Let's watch a
Rejoice
cutscene.
that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Iliad site. The scroll's ritual should enable
You can see in the chat they're talking about that glitched out quest.
I will not fail you, mistress.
It's supposed to spawn. You're supposed to be able to spawn something, and then it won't let you spawn it. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying so much, but yeah. So it's like, imagine a game where instead of feeling like you have an actual impact on the world, there's 100 other people doing the exact same thing as you. Imagine a game that has worse combat than the Elder Scrolls games already have. Imagine a game that ruins its best quality by segmenting it into small little zones that are gated by level difficulty and leveled enemies. And imagine a game that does not look good. It looks like it could be made on the original Xbox.
The ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm.
That's not true. It looks like an early PS3 360 game.
In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm. Failure again. Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here. Let me guess. You want into the Bloodthorn secret lair.
I think that's Ogren.
I've got your back, good looking.
Okay.
Looking for you. Lagonic told me you were headed this way, chasing the creeps who attacked the fortress. Sure. I tracked a few of them to their cave. Rather than poke around on my own, I decided to wait for you, my friend.
Great. Yeah, I'm just absolutely hating this. It's just so boring.
At last. I saw you defeat the scheming Redguard who rules Stros Makai. Visions. This is one of 3 shrines around Betnik that give glimpses of events that affect many lives. Burn these herbs at each shrine. You will receive a vision of things to come.
Cool.
I know what you're planning, Your Grace.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears are set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry. This is the only way.
No! Please!
I like the music. The music in the game is good.
This place reminds me of the grave. Great memories.
I wonder what these quests
smells
would have
so
been like
bad.
if I didn't rescue all these people, because they keep helping me. And that seemed like that was an optional quest, but I could be wrong about that. So, I mean, if that is true, then that is kind of neat. So I switched from using a staff to a sword here because the sword was more powerful.
I'm gonna rob this place clean.
And it doesn't really seem to matter what you use. I'm also wearing some heavier armor. See, look, I'm wearing some chainmail. I still haven't found any shoes. So, you know, that's kind of weird. A really fun part of all the Elder Scrolls games is that you can... you kill enemies and then you can take their armor, and it's just kind of cool, that progression of killing the guys. I wonder if I'm seeing them as mercenary because it can't have more than one Jakarn. It's an interesting.
Could always ask them to leave the island.
That's an interesting way to do that if that's the case. Kind of the opposite of the Old Republic, where you would see your character and all that all the time. Another game that didn't need to be massively multiplayer. Yeah, well, listen to Varden. Hi, Varden.
At last. Success! I can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin.
That's it? I haven't found,
I'll catch up with you later. These bloodthorns need to be robbed.
Alright, see you, Jakarn.
Hello.
You return. The fools! Did they succeed? The dangers that face us become clearer. I will try to convince Chief Tazgol of this, though I doubt he will accept the word of an outsider. Your efforts on our behalf.
That seems like a good sword. Dagger, I guess. So I still need... Still need to do this quest here. So why don't we head over there. And we'll see if maybe it fixed itself. Maybe. This is what most of the Elder Scrolls has been for me, is I'm just kind of running in between places that aren't that fun to look at, aren't that fun to kill things at. Just really subpar. Not what I'm looking at, or looking for in an MMO. Which is community, and there doesn't seem to be much of that. I like the idea of being like a spell sword kind of person, and you can use your spells now because you don't have them tied. Yep. Okay. So Basically what's going on here is that this thing is supposed to spawn an enemy that is critical for a quest, and all these people need to do that quest, including myself, and there's nothing we can do. So I think that's a good place to call a conclusion to our hands-on with the Elder Scrolls Online beta. If they make an open beta later, I would maybe say give it a shot. There's a possibility it's for you, but don't spend money on this game. It is not good. It's really, really bad, and they are charging way too much money for it. They're putting a race behind a paywall. You have to pay $60 to get the game and then pay a subscription afterwards, which is fine if the game is good enough, but this just isn't. And yeah, so thank you for sticking around watching this kind of boring game, and yeah, we are entertainmentfuse.com, and feel free to check us out at the site. We do a lot of live streaming. I didn't feel like this was the best fit for live streaming, so we did it pre-recorded, but we do a lot of live streaming at www.twitch.tv/entertainmentfuse, and thank you for watching.